pure of heart and awakened by fury. That's what I am.
Alright, what is going on, everybody? Super Saiyan Paul here, back at it again with some more news, information, and updates on Dragon Ball Super Chapter 88. The first draft of the first page was leaked, so we're gonna go right into that. But before we jump into this video, guys, please do me a huge favor. It really helps the channel and helps support what I do. Smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to stay up to date with all the latest news, information, and updates, as well as support the channel. And I want you to comment down below with who do you guys think is going to be the big baddie besides Cell Max in this specific arc. So what we know is confirmed so far for Chapter 88 is that this is going to be a retelling of the Dragon Ball superhero movie in manga form. So it's going to be its own arc, and it's going to be the entirety of superhero leading into Dragon Ball Z, and then we actually have confirmation that we're going to be passing that goalpost of the Dragon Ball Z ending. Whether it be in this arc or the next, we're moving there. So this is the final moments before the end of Dragon Ball Z, and we've already seen it in movie form, but it's going to be fleshed out a bit more with this manga chapter. So what we've seen so far in the spoilers is that after the battle with Gas and getting beat down by Frieza, Goku and Vegeta return to Beerus Planet to train and defeat Black Frieza. So if you guys didn't read the last previous manga chapter, chapter 87, we saw Black Frieza show up on the scene, absolutely decimated Ultra Ego and mastered Ultra Instinct in one punch for the most part. They were healed up, they got absolutely decimated, Gas got torn apart, Frieza came and he wrecked everything. He's by far the strongest out of all of them. And I mean, with how crazy the power scaling is, he trained for 10 years in a hyperbolic time chamber. Remember the first time he did this, he went from just less than a Super Saiyan in 4 months to Golden Frieza, which was Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God, in 4 months. So imagine that. He went for 10 years. He can probably challenge Beerus if the powered scaling was at the original Battle of Gods level and it wasn't all wonky and the goalposts wouldn't be moving all the time. But like I said, we got this whole ordeal happening here, and everybody's training to defeat him now because he's crazy strong. And remember, this is post-tournament of power, so he's stronger than Jiren right now. He's stronger than Broly from what we've seen in the movies, and that's going to lead into what's going to be happening in this arc, because as we move further, we know that Black Frieza is currently looking for someone, one of the strongest fighters in the universe. And remember, he got tired of getting beat down, and who was the last Saiyan to beat him down? It was Broly. So remember, Broly beat up Frieza, and then Gogeta shows up to beat Broly. So all three of them were literally punching each other around in the Broly movie. But remember, Frieza hasn't really been seen since then, and that kind of shows that who he's been training to be all of the Saiyans, and he can literally take on these two at their max potential. So that means that Broly's also in that list. Now, that's one of the main things I want to see from this chapter, but we'll go with that in a second. Goten and Trunks in Superhero also will be getting the lead, as they'll be doing double lives as students, just like Gohan, who can transform into superheroes. So basically, Goten and Trunks, we're going to finally see them in their teenage years, and we've only seen a glimpse of this through either video games or even that final episode of Dragon Ball Z, and maybe if you want to count GT to an extent, but it was very, very different tonality in terms of the characters. But we finally get to see them in their teenage years, and we haven't really seen much of them since the beginning of Dragon Ball Super. They kind of dropped them off as a plot point, because remember in Dragon Ball Z, the fusion dance was kind of a moment where they were supposed to take over as Earth's new heroes, and this concept was already tossed around with Gohan, but every time it always falls flat. They kind of pulled the Tobey Maguire thing with Spider-Man, saying that basically nobody besides Goku can really carry this. So whether that's fact or fiction, that's up to you guys. Let me know in the comments section. Do you guys think somebody else besides Goku can carry the show? And you can't use Vegeta. So yeah, we're going to see a lot more Goten and Trunks, and hopefully see something that's a bit more challenging other than just regular bandits of them fighting against, because I don't want to see no mid-level human characters that they're fighting against, because in the superhero movie, they had their moments to really shine during the Cell Max fight, and they didn't really get that, and I'm hoping that they get some other moment to pull out Gotenks as a teen, and we get that reveal. Teen Gotenks would be a pretty dope thing to see fleshed out in this manga arc. And one other thing that was revealed during this is that during this new chapter, this chapter 88 panel that's been released so far, is showing that when they get to Beerus' planet, right, Goku and Vegeta do two different things here. So Goku is eating and chilling with Beerus on this planet and just loafing around with Whis. And as you can see, there's a moment where Vegeta's staring at what would seem like an image in his head at Frieza in that black form. So it's haunting him, and this man is on a vendetta mission. So this ties in with Dragon Ball Super. Remember, he got the final punch on Goku and actually won the fight. He's taking training more seriously. Even in the movie, he was taking it more seriously than Goku, while Goku was still being carefree. And remember, Goku still got that plot armor around him. So If this does shape up to be the finale of Frieza, or they have a fight, I'm hoping Vegeta gets the dub here, because this is the same exact narrative that we always say. But in my own humble opinion, Resurrection F should have had Vegeta killing Frieza, even if he was going to get brought back. And now I feel like this is the moment where they can really bring that back around full circle. Even though Frieza did all this goody-goody stuff, it still would make more sense for Vegeta to get that Ultra Ego ability perfected and take out Frieza. That would be probably the most redeeming thing ever. If they saved it till now would be the chance, because he failed against Moro, Granola, Gas, all these other guys to really get that solid moment. And yes, he gets a small victory against Goku with Superhero, but it's not enough. If he gets this Frieza dub, I think this makes up for everything. So they have a chance for that. But remember, Superhero is mainly about Cell Max. Cell Max in his perfected form, if he had gotten all the way up there in terms of power, would have actually taken out Ultra Ego and MUI Goku, according to Piccolo. So that was the other part that I wanted to segue in, is the power scaling. So Piccolo's transformation, most people are fine with. Me personally, I wasn't fine with Gohan's Beast Gohan transformation, because it does feel like an ass-pull to most of us that watched it. And I'm hoping that they stretch that pause and add some more details to this Beast Gohan form, because Trunks Rage and Beast Gohan, honestly, these two forms that came out in these years, I don't like them. I don't really like them, because as cool as they may look or whatever, there is no plot behind it. It's just literally, hey, new form, you buy all merchandise. Yes, I don't like that. I like having a bit of lore. Broly seemed a little bit more in line with the Saiyan lore, and that was really fleshed out, so everybody loved it. They're like, yo, he's still drawing power from the great ape. So you got to do something like that with Gohan's character. And yes, in the superhero movie, he did say he was secretly training, but remember, he was also crazy weak when he was trying to put on the weighted gear. So they got to fix those inconsistencies. However, his potential has already shown that he surpassed his father at the end of the arc. So at the end of whatever this arc is, either it be a tournament or Frieza, it's going to be a lot of things that are about to go down. Either Tournament of Power 2 or Frieza needs to be taken out again for whatever reason. And most likely it's because of the final part of this video is Broly. So even in the superhero movie, remember, they specifically mentioned that they're hiding Broly from Frieza. And remember, Broly was the last one to really put some serious hands on this dude. So for him to go and try to hide Broly, I'm trying to figure out why is this, and if it's anything that Frieza could do that could probably tempt him into going into another raged out mode, saying that he killed his father or something like that, because Broly still doesn't have his emotions under control. I'm hoping we see during this arc a lot more Broly, seeing a lot more character development with him. Every moment he showed up in Superhero, he still shined without even fighting. So that's how powerful that character is and how loved he is. And seeing why they want to hide him and what's Frieza's real motive behind everything. Is he just trying to eradicate the Saiyans for real? Because right now, with how much he's trained and how crazy the power scaling is, and if he took this serious, honestly, with how many times we've gotten up to Beerus and they keep moving that goalpost, he should be up there, and it should be really coming to the end of everything. So Frieza's saying that he trained for 10 years. To be honest, if they scale this without moving that goalpost ever, this dude should be up there with the Grand Priest in the top 5. If y'all remember Battle of Z, not Battle of Z, Battle of Gods, way back when this movie came out, before these new Dragon Ball Super fans only showed up and watched the first 5 episodes, Beerus used 60 to 80% before that was retconned. So he's always a moving goalpost, and that's how it's gonna stay. But if he really trained that hard for 10 straight years, bro, this is God of Destruction territory. If Jiren was already there, if Topo was already there, Frieza's definitely up there, bro. He's definitely up there. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. The manga chapter literally drops in about 8 days from today. We're going to be going over that on the channel. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell icon. I'm really excited for this one because, like I said, I want these specific plot points to be fleshed out, especially Beast Gohan. They can ignore everything else if they just give me like even a 1 page of what Beast Gohan is. Red eyes, MUI looking hair, and all of this stuff. Flesh that form out, it makes the movie that much better. And that's literally all I want, because if they don't end up using Frieza as the big bad and they just hype him up in the background, that leads us into the next arc, whatever post Z is gonna be. And if they're training Oob for this specific occasion, man, I'm all good with that. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, hit that bell icon. I'll be seeing you guys next time. All right, take care. Yeah, bye.